Hey y'all, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So today I'm using these tips I got off Amazon, just some coffin tips, like long coffin. And I did the prep off camera. Now I'm just dehydrating my nails, and I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 coats of the Young Nails Protein Bond. For me, I've always used McCart Dehydrator and then the Protein Bond. And if I'm doing like a full prep to keep nails on, I never have any problem with lifting or anything like that. Very, very good products these two are, and they work together very, very well. I do have some McCart primer, but I feel like it doesn't work as good, and I do like get lifting. So Young Nails has always been my go-to when it comes to like a primer. Now I'm going in with face gel over all of the nails because today's set is a polygel overlay. I haven't done one in a while, and I just wanted to wear some polygel nails this week, so I decided to do a polygel overlay versus like the lazy girl and things that I've been doing lately. So the base gel is there so that the product adheres better to the nail, but also to protect your natural nail as well from the actual polygel. A very nice layer of this is needed before going in with your polygel application, and then I'm going to cure this in my lamp for 30 seconds. So today I'm using Saviland polygel, and these are glow in the dark, ruby purple, tender green. I haven't really done green, so I wanted to use green in polygel, pale oink kiss, and aqua blue. So I've had this set of polygels for a while, but I love them. I love glow in the dark nails. They're such a vibe. I also did go ahead and cop some new polygel brushes off Amazon because I needed them really, really bad. They came in a set of 3. I want to say for like $8, maybe cheaper, but I will link them down below what I got. But it was a 3-piece set, and I just love the style. Like, it's a typical polygel brush, but again, I needed new ones, so I went with these, and they work amazing. So I'm using Pale Oink Kiss, and for me, this kind of, out of this set of polygels, like kind of reminded me of like a nail bed shade. So I'm using this on my index to create a nail bed or a smile area for like a French tip. And so typically I would just like squeeze the polygel into the center of my nail, and then just go ahead and lightly pat it into place, and then like form the shape of the nail bed that I would actually want or that I like. So you would just take your time. Today's lip solution I'm using is 91% alcohol, so I would just like dip my brush in that alcohol before going in to shape the polygel. And what I love about polygel is you have like a lot of ample time to work with the product, because with polygel nothing is set until you actually cure it under the lamp. And I think that's what made me fall in love with polygel when I first discovered it, was the simplicity. Like, I just felt like I could do no wrong with polygel because it was such an easy product to use, very, very beginner friendly, and you can get salon quality nails with polygel. And you know, your nails look as if you went to the salon, as if you even have acrylic. You know, I've had so many questions in the past about like my nails, and then when I say polygel, you know, a lot of people are not familiar with it. So they definitely are very interested and intrigued, and well, more so nowadays, people do know about polygel, but like when I first started doing my nails, they had no clue what it was and was very curious as to how it actually works. But yeah, for a beginner, I feel like polygel is the way to go because, again, you have time to kind of perfect your craft and get things going and make a very nice crisp nail set. So I'm just like trying to get it how I want, turning it at different angles, and then I'll cure that for 30 seconds. And on my pinky, I'm doing the same thing as far as creating a nail bed, because this one will also be a French nail. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And thank you to those that do take your time to watch my videos. I appreciate you so much. I'm very thankful that you decide to show up and always watch my videos. If you are new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family. And I do thank you for joining me on my nail journey. If there's anything you'd like to see, anything you'd like me to try, comment down below and let me know, and I will definitely get that together for you all. And if you've been subscribed, I love you guys so much. And I say it every video, but I truly mean it. You guys are so great to me, and I'm very grateful and thankful for you all. So jumping back into the set for the index, for the top portion, I am going to do a marble. So I'm using the tender green, the ruby purple, and the aqua blue to make my marble. And I start by putting just like little dots of each color onto the nail. And then I typically take like either my cuticle pusher or like something with a point and just like very lightly swirl them around, because you don't want to swirl them too much to create like a one shade or a new color. So like really lightly. I was a little out of frame, and I feel like I could do a better job at a marble, but it's been so long since I did one with an overlay. So I just swirled it just a tad bit, and now I'm taking my Polygel brush dipped in some 91% alcohol, and I'm going ahead and filling in the nail bed, the French portion of this nail. So I lightly pat this. You don't really want to drag the Polygel because it does come off. It was a bit sticky there, but it was okay. It worked out fine. And I was so in love with these nails, I didn't even want to take them off. And being that I had so much content already created, I kind of could have worn them like at least 2 weeks, but I've gotten so used to at least changing my nails once a week that I did end up taking them off at the end of the week. But again, just a beautiful nail set this one came out to be. Now, typically with a French, with Polygel, you can make it very thick, like your nail bed, and then you would make like the actual French area, you can put that even a little more raised to kind of go over and overlap. So when you file, it does, create a very nice crisp nail bed, and it's just beautiful. I will try it in my next video so I can show you what I mean, because me saying it probably doesn't really mean much to any. But because I did this so thin, I did have to go in with some clear Saviland Polygel to kind of just make sure I had an apex and everything on it. So it's your preference. You can do it thin, but you would need to go ahead and encapsulate it with clear, or you can create it thick already, so that you're basically just filing down and making it how you want. I like thinner nails. I don't like really thick nails, so I think that's why I kind of went the thin route on it. So for my middle finger, I'm doing another marble, but it'll be a whole nail marble, and it's the same thing. I'm just using the 3 colors and putting just random dots on this nail, and I'll use my cuticle pusher and ever so slightly swirl them together to create my version of a marble, because I've seen prettier marbles with Polygel, but I do like how mine came out as well. And it's all about trial and error and what works for you. So if you like something, that's really all that matters. And I loved how it came out. So again, I'm just very so slightly like kind of just merging things and swirling them a little bit. And then once I get it how I feel like I like it and it's okay to me, I then go back in with my Polygel brush and the 91% alcohol and just lightly pat this into place until I'm satisfied, and cure it for 30 seconds. for my pinky, I am doing another marble on the pinky and using the 3 colors again. So this set in particular, I just wanted to play around with marbling with an overlay was the purpose of me doing this particular set. And also for some reason I just wanted glow in the dark nails, and these illuminate so well in the dark. When I tell y'all these nails were glowing so well, they truly were. Like when I sleep at night and like let's say I wake up in the middle of the night 2-3 in the morning to use the restroom or get something to drink, these nails were so bright. It was amazing. Like I've never had a glow in the dark product that works that well. Like most glow in the dark products, you need to illuminate it with light, so you need to put it under a UV light or just sunlight. Just some kind of light is needed to illuminate it and make that glow effect. But for these, they worked perfectly with just any kind of lighting, and they constantly glued, and I love them. So for the ring and the thumb, I am doing Pale Oink Kiss as the full shade on this nail. And I'm doing a 2-beat method. So I always do a 2-beat method when I'm doing a full color on a nail with Polygel, because it just works better for me with building up that particular nail. So that first bead, I take it and I pat it into place on the free edge area. And once I get that patted out and very nice and neat, I do go ahead and cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds. Another tip with Polygel, you want to take your time and make sure everything is nice and smooth and you don't have lumps and bumps, because that minimizes your filing. So the less bumps and lumps, the less filing. And I don't mind filing, but I would prefer to kind of like be very minimal with it. The second bead I take and place right before the cuticle area, but make a big enough amount to where I'm kind of just going around that bead and keeping the center high so that it creates an apex, and then just blending the rest into the first bead. And this has been a method that has always worked and always helped me to create very nice apexes. Again, I do the same on this particular hand here, the thumb. And for the thumb, I like to put extra. So I feel like I didn't put quite enough on this particular thumb, but like, because I need to make an apex. So the centerpiece is my apex. And again, I'm just going around everything else and kind of just making sure everything is blended very nicely. So y'all know I love stickers if you've been here watching the channel, and Louis Vuitton is like one of my favorite brands when it comes to like the different brands. So I use these colorful Louis stickers that I have, and I use blue, purple, and green out of the stickers. And on my ring finger and my thumb, I make a nice placement with some of the different Louis stickers that I do have. Again, Louis is always going to be my go-to. I mean, I have several other different brands, but for some reason, Louis just kind of just sticks out. So the middle finger, I meant to top coat before I put the sticker because I do like to apply them with top coat. It just looks better to me, but I didn't realize I hadn't, top coated. So I put the sticker down and just top coated over it because I didn't want to remove it. And then kept adding. I also added a kiss just to give it a little extra pop. I felt like that was super cute. So pretty much my thumb and my ring finger replicate each other as far as the stickers go. And I think it came out really cute. So now for the index, I'm just going to do a cuticle placement right around a cuticle placement. So like rhinestones, but right around the cuticle area. And then for the the ring finger, I'm just doing something random. There was no rhyme or reason for it. So like a swirl design with rhinestones. And then the rhinestones that I decided to use were these ones I got from a cart. They kind of shift in color, so they go from like green, purple to blue, which I felt like went really well with the polygel itself. So these were just perfect for this actual set. Once I got the rhinestones set on those first two fingers, I went ahead and cured in my lamp for 30 seconds. I feel like these rhinestones are just so cute. I love the shift in them, how they go from the green to purple to blue. It's really, really cute, very unique. I was so elated when I got these in my URNL box. I haven't done one of those in a while, but I think I'm going to resubscribe and just see what they're working with now. I stopped getting them because I felt like they had started becoming very trashy, and no shade to my cart. I love y'all products, but I felt like the URNL Lab boxes were basically just items that they no longer use, that they were just trying to get rid of. I mean, it would help somebody that's beginning. Like I said, it would help somebody that's beginning, but I feel like for somebody more advanced, I don't know. I like when Macart does themes and has themes, and a lot of people should say that so they kind of can get with that again. Because I feel like if the boxes had themes monthly, I definitely would have stayed. But I had a few boxes that really didn't even make sense, the products that were in it. So yeah, I just stopped subscribing, but I missed them. So I think I'm going to resubscribe for a few months just to see what I get and have some content to create. On my middle finger, I kept it really simple. So I'm using my NailHoliday Squeeze It Gummy Jelly. I always use this for my rhinestones, and I just placed one of those particular rhinestones, well, two of those, in the top and the bottom of the nail, and just a really big one. And I liked it. It was really simple, but also really, really cute. So now I'm just top coating over all of the nails. Off camera, I did apply some cuticle oil, and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. Also, I kind of wanted to give you, I guess, a review on the polygel. I mean, I've had this polygel for a while, but I feel like Saviland's polygel is a bit in between. So it's definitely not a thick consistency, but it's definitely not runny either. It does stay in place. So just kind of in between. So I feel like it's beginner friendly, and I feel like it's something that anyone can use and work with. And everyone has their own preference. I prefer a thicker, stiffer consistency versus a runny one. I do not like runny polygel. I mean, I can use it and make a great nail set, but I still would prefer my polygel to be stiff in consistency. I feel like it just works a lot better, and I can get more of my nail set done before having to cure. Because that's a pet peeve of mine with polygel. That's one of the things I don't like, is going in and out of the nail. I just feel like it's not all that safe to be, constantly in and out the lamp. So like that is like a pet peeve of mine with polygel. I want to kind of just do all my nails, get it done, over with, cure, and so therefore that's why I love a stiffer consistency, because it allows me to do a little bit more than your typical polygel set. And here's the finished set. So super cute. I feel like all of the colors went together so perfectly. Those rhinestones definitely went with the set, like Chef's Kiss. Again, the way they shift in color, it just matched everything so perfectly, and I fell in love with these nails. I did not want to take them off. I got so many compliments on these nails, like just going out on my normal everyday venture. Just a really bomb cute set. I love it. And in just a moment, I'm going to show you just how well they illuminate. But comment down below and let me know what you think of this nail set. I did another glow in the dark set on my right hand, and I can't wait to post that next. But this is how they look in the dark, y'all. And this is all the time. Like this vibrant, this like popping. I really thank you all for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next one. Remember to be the best you that you can be, and much love to you all.